Kiteboarding has only been around for a few years, but could be about to get mainstream sporting recognition. The world governing body of sailing is just hours away from deciding if it will replace windsurfing as an Olympic sport. For the world number 1, 2 and 3 who all race and train together here in San Francisco, life on the beach could be about to change forever. It's a pretty cool place to sail, isn't it? It's an amazing view.
Oh yeah, it's a great spot. It's one of the best views in the world right there. This time of year it's a wind machine. It's a great spot to go kiteboarding.
This trio have taken the game to a new level, for now at least. World champion Johnny Heineken. World number 2 Adam Koch. And world number 3 Brian Bernie Lake.
We spend a ton of time together. I mean, we're training pretty much all year round and we're traveling around the world. They're definitely some of my best friends just because we all fell in love with the same thing.
It's pretty amazing how we can go and race for 20 minutes and then be almost overlapped at the finish.
We seem to end up on the other side of the world together and we all compete against each other. We all could drink against each other too, I guess. We get into trouble. Last time I ended up in the hospital.
We picked a good day to come. It's amazing.
You guys picked a crazy day to come. It's just a totally ridiculous day. We're out here trying to hold on, but hopefully we're showing you how fast we can go.
What kind of guy is Johnny Heineken? He's a good racer. He's really competitive. He's a nice person.
To me, Johnny's just another competitor on the water, I guess.
Adam, he is very serious. He works very hard at what he does.
I just try to think of everybody as a number and not an actual face on the race course. Gets too personal.
Adam's very focused. When he picks something that he wants to do, he's going to go full on into it.
Can't wait to hear what they say about me.
I think Brian's biggest strength is that he just doesn't care. You know, he doesn't really care about what people think about him or anything. His strategy is completely against the grain from everybody else.
I think that he's just one of the stronger sailors out there in our fleet right now.
That was a great wipeout though. We saw you.
Yeah, that's about as fast as we can get going, and before you experience the hit the wall feeling, you just can't go any faster.
If you can hold on a little longer than the other guy, you can maybe get him downwind.
Where's Adam?
He's out there right there. As a matter of fact, that's Adam right there.
Adam has plenty of motivation to put in the extra. His goal to get ahead of Johnny and be world number 1.
You got to look at the results. Right now, Johnny's saying that he's the best.
If you just look at the scores, you're going to see that I've been winning everything for the past year, but it's just so close. One mistake is the difference.
If Brian and I have our way, he won't be saying that forever.
Right now, I think I'm the best.
You know, whoever's winning is the target to beat.
You got to be on it all the time. There's not going to be any one person running away with every event anymore.
And the pressure to be the best between these close friends could be about to step up a gear. In Italy, an announcement was being made that might change their sport forever. Would the RSX windsurfer remain in the Olympics, or would it be replaced by kiteboarding?
The first task now is to give the result of the voting between RSX and kiteboarding. By a majority of 19 against 17, you have selected kiteboarding to go in.
We just never expected this to actually go through. I don't think we can grasp it quite yet, and I really don't even know what to say, but it's, I don't know, just overwhelming.
Back at Crissy Field Beach in California, the reality of the decision was hitting home. There was an atmosphere of contemplation rather than celebration.
You must have been absolutely stunned. I mean, it stunned the sailing world. They just were not expecting this result.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked. Things are going to change, and already the attitude's changing. There's more people into it, and it's going to keep moving that way.
Obviously, I'd be stoked to go try to win a gold medal for the USA. But we all don't know where our sport's going. Our sport is just developing every single day still.
We were doing it no matter what, whether it was Olympic or not. We believed in it, obviously. But now, all of a sudden, all these other people believe in it instantly because of that Olympic decision. And a lot of windsurfers will switch, and a lot of sailors will get involved because of it.
It's not just going to be this little deal in San Francisco. It's going to be the world who is focusing and charging for a gold medal.
How big a day is this for you guys and for the sport?
I think it's a huge day because it pretty much means we have to make a decision as to whether the next 5 years of our lives is going to be focused on beating the rest of us, essentially, to go to the Olympics and represent our country, or whether we want to just keep doing it for fun and let others kind of do the day-to-day training, and you know you're going to get passed up if you make that decision, and you have to be okay with that. So it's going to change our lives either way.
But whilst it was all changed, they then carried on and did what they do every week right here, go and race. 40 kiteboarders racing at closing speeds in excess of 50 knots. I was struggling to see exactly how it would all work.
And it's a clean start, immaculate start, flying what, 22 knots?
40 kites racing is an amazing spectacle, and I expected it to be absolutely chaotic, but it's really ordered and very recognisable as a sailboat race.
Well, left to picture 2 of those 3 boards, Adam Koch and Brian Lake, world number 2 and world number 3.
World champion Johnny Heineken gets a great start and is closing in on his 2 rivals who started at the other side of the course.
Well, from the right, Johnny Heineken, the world champion, is coming across. It's going to be very close. He's got right of way ahead of Brian Lake. And he's going to be very close to Adam Koch. There's nothing in it. But Heineken has the advantage.
The acceleration as he heads downwind is just extraordinary.
Johnny Heineken still leading. Brian Lake is just behind, but the 1 and 2, that is between Heineken and Adam Koch.
Johnny, Adam and Bernie are in a different league, but like any club race, there is a mixed bag of experience and talent. And I've not seen a collision or a kite get entangled. It all just seems to work.
There's a really big margin now between the top 3 and 4. Brian Lake and Adam Koch there. And we're on board with Johnny Heineken, who is still leading. And that is Heineken, rounding the bottom mark for the last time, now back up to the finish. Well, it's been close all season. Heineken keeps having the advantage. He's done it again. Victory for Johnny Heineken.
It's been great to watch and fabulous to see the 3 of you right up front.
Yeah, we're having a tough battle today. I mean, every time we do this, it gets closer and closer. So
In the life of Johnny Heineken, it's been some week, hasn't it?
here that our sport's going to the Olympics, it's just changed the whole feel of what we're doing. And then we're fortunate to have you guys come out, show us off to the world, and get to see some racing. There's pretty much, can't get better than that, you know. Hopefully we can just keep building it and get more local fleets like this everywhere in the world, and this sport's just going to take off.
I'm sure it is, and I'm sure that new faces will arrive driven by the burning ambition of Olympic gold. But things will change. The warmth of the atmosphere in this beach has been so special and is something I will never forget. I wish I could bottle it, because the Olympic world is very different to this. I wonder which one Johnny, Brian and Adam will choose.